Hey, Jimmy. We are trying a double stream. Trying to kill two birds with one stone. Hey, Babesy. Hey, Ragdoll. How are you guys? How you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Give me some hearts. You can give me a heart. Just a heart. Be cool. Gen X, how are you? How are you guys? How are you guys? I always have to check this screen for my comments sometimes go crazy. What is everybody doing? What's going on? What a day. Brian, how are you? How are you feeling? Good to see you. Hello, and I'm going to say this wrong. Anthony? Tell me if I said that right. Julian, how are you? How are you guys? How is everybody? Precious, hey, Ragdoll, what's going on? I am dual streaming, as you can completely see. Yes, I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone here. Hey, Shane, hiya. Hot Sauce Tim, what are you doing? I should invite you in because you're a kicker. You are hysterical, and I haven't seen or talked to you in forever. I'll invite you, but I don't know if you'll show up. I tried. What is everybody doing? So we had I can call you Anthony. Absolutely, no problem. I can call you Anthony, no problem. So I just figured I would chat. Shane, hello. I just figured I would give a chat. Hello from Pennsylvania. Hello from Oklahoma. Hopefully the bugs in the background aren't too loud. New Zealand, awesome. Thank you, Jillian. Thank you. You know what's weird? People, you know what is so weird? Hello, Jody. Hello, Meow Meow. People have actually messaged me and they want to know what kind of hair extensions or where I bought my hair extensions at. And I'm like, this is real. I'm like, this is real hair. No hair extensions. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Not really, Anthony. Low Spoons, Gordon, and Precious, how are you guys doing? I see my buddy Tim didn't want to show up. Tim, Hot Sauce Junkie Tim, he eats a lot of really crazy hot stuff. Like, I'm talking some of the world's hottest things, and he's been a friend of mine for a while. I'll send an invite to Brian. Let's see if anybody wants to come in and just say hello. I don't really know. How are we doing up here? Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. It's actually a lot longer than the front. I think it goes down pretty far, but you know how layers are, so layers make it look a little better, I guess. I don't know. We had a great time last night on YouTube. We had a good talk, and I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Precious, what's going on? Thanks for the hearts, guys, down there in the other. You guys can give me lights. These guys have to give me hearts. Hi, I bet. Thank you, Precious. Thank you. She just keeps hitting it. She just keeps hitting it. So what are we going to talk about? Jillian, thank you. I did as well. I really enjoyed last night's stream. Thought it was really, really good. I think we got to know each other a little bit, and I think that's something that we're lacking, is that people really they don't know me. They see my videos, but they just really don't know me as a person. Hello, Happy. How are you? Wanda, hello. Hello. Thank you for the hearts, guys. So if you guys have any questions you want to throw at me, oops, I just totally screwed that one up. Just like let them rip. Let them rip. It's getting a little dark here. It is still so hot. Oh, like Oklahoma is no joke. It is still like so hot here. It's awful. It is awful. Thank you guys for the hearts. Thank you so much. If you guys want to share this out, that'd be great. If you want to invite people in, that'd be really great. I hate how I have to keep checking my messages on here. So at one point, there were 80 chickens in my flock, but they've now gotten dwindled down. I think there's 31. Oh, no, well, I just had 6 chicks. So we've got about, I would say, 30 35 or 36. There will be a train coming soon, yes. Absolutely. And I hope so. I love the trains. They're quite peaceful. Yeah, 80 chickens. And so, like I said, I live on a homestead, and so it feeds all three of my different family households because my aunt has the tiny house. Hello, Mike. Hello, Flower Blossom. Shirls. So my aunt has the tiny house. My nana has the big in-law suite, and then myself. And so it feeds all of them. And then what I would do with the extra eggs is give them to people in the neighborhood, or I would put a post online for elderly or veterans, and then I would just give them eggs. I would just give them away because I had more than enough. And you gotta spread the love. Hello, John. How are you? How are you guys? Nick. Hello, Pam, John. Thank you guys for the hearts. Keep them up. Thank you so much. Yeah, but now with 30, it supplies the homestead. I give them to the neighbors, and that pretty much keeps us going. Which is probably a good thing considering there's been a lot of recall on eggs lately with the salmonella thing, especially in Oklahoma. And so I'm just so thankful that we do have the chickens to constantly supply, the eggs. Precious, thank you so much. You're like banging it out with the hearts, baby. Banging it out. Thank you so much. Mitch, how are you? Like I said, if you guys have any questions, like pop them out. Don't get me wrong, I'm long-winded and I guess I can talk, but at the same time, I'd rather get to know you guys too and talk to you guys too. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I'm not an expert on the TikTok. I was going to delete it, but I'm like, oh, I'll leave it for a little while. Let's see what happens with it. But today was a really extremely hot day. Did a lot of feeding for the plants. And there really wasn't much I could do outside. It was just really, really, really hot. Hello, Mama. Hey, Fran. And it was just awful. It's awful. What kind of music do I listen to? Thank you. Great question. So I listen to everything. Everything from country to pop to rock to alternative to classic rock, sometimes even classical. It really just kind of depends on my mood. But I love music. Like, music for me is like part of my soul, and I absolutely love music. I guess if I had to pick a favorite type genre, it would probably be like 80s rock, 80s hair band. I'm a baby of the 80s, and so I do love the 80s. Hello there. Hello. Welcome to Sapphire's world. Ooh, Sapphire's my birthstone. I am a Virgo, baby. Sandman, hello. How are you? Thank you. Thank you, Precious, for liking. Thank you. Don't make her do all the work, guys. Do not make her do all the work. Scotty, how are you? Paul, hello. What about you guys? Jillian, what music do you guys like to listen to? What's your go-to? Let's say average day. What's your average day go-to? Yes, are you kidding me? Music is healing, and that's actually a proven fact. Music is very, very healing. It's good for you. It's good for the soul. It's also good to dance to. Like, I'm that person that will sit and dance all over my house, in my kitchen, while I'm doing dishes. It doesn't matter. And in the shower, forget about it. In the shower, I am a Whitney Houston sound-alike. When nobody else is around. Yeah, it really depends on the mood. It definitely depends on the mood. Hello, Kimberly. How are you guys? Did you guys see my chicken today? You guys didn't see my Mr. Big rooster today, but you guys saw Mr. Big if you were here. Hello, Joey. How are you? Mario's Jukebox. Hello. How are you? Mr. Big, Scotland. Oh my gosh, Scotland. I love I love Scotland. I really do. No, no. Jillian, here's the thing. When I say that I can sing really good, what I really mean is that to me, I sound good. To the world, I'm sure I sound like a cat that's had its tail stepped on. Okay? But the way that my shower upstairs in my master is built, it's built like almost like a tunnel. And so it echoes and like reverberates really good. And so I guess it's kind of like a little sound studio. So it makes me sound even better. So I'm like, yeah, like I can rock it. Like I can really spit some lyrics. And you know what? I probably really can't. No, believe me. Believe it. Trust me, believe it. Wally, hello. J. Cole, hello. Deborah, hello. Nostradamus, hello. You guys have no questions down there. You're just hanging out. You're coming in. You're popping in and out. It is all about acoustics, and believe it or not, like my shower rocks because my shower's it's like a three-sided shower, but it's really long. So it's really, really long. It's like, oh, geez, I think I framed it out at like 8 foot long or something. It's very long. But when I designed that shower, I did with having an ostomy in mind. So it's very like big and open and long, and I have a bunch of different shower heads and a whole bunch of things just to make showering not only enjoyable but easy when you have an ostomy. Ricky, hello. Chris True, how are you guys? Michael, hello, how are you? Hello from Michigan. Hi. Hello from the great state of Oklahoma. I can say that safely, I think. Absolutely. Small Stack, what's going on? What's going on? Before I pop off of here, guys, I want to see at least 3,000 or 4,000 hearts. I know that's a lot of work, but I want to see it, okay? I want to see it. I think I need to see that. What is my favorite meal to eat? Gosh, I love to eat, so that's hard. Okay, if I had to pick the perfect meal or all my favorite foods, can I do all my favorite foods on one plate? A hoagie? Are you kidding me? Oh, haggis. Haggis. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said a hoagie. I was going to say there's nothing like a Northeast hoagie. Are you kidding me? Ah, my gosh. Where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Singing in the car is great until you see people that are passing laughing. Ragdoll. Hold on. Hold on one second, Jillian, and I'm going to plate my favorites for you. But I have to say, this comment down here about singing in the car, and you're rocking it out, right? Like you're at your own concert, right? And then somebody drives by you and they're like laughing hysterically. For me, I'm like, I don't even care, right? And I'm that person, and it's probably not like the safest thing, but like I'm really good with driving with my knees because I have really long legs. So like I'm drumming it up and I'm rocking it out and I'm singing and I'm, doing my thing, and I look over and sometimes you'll see people like that, and then some you'll see people like that, you know what I mean? I don't care, because in my world, in my car, it is my concert, and I am playing and I am happy, and whatever you're doing in your car does not look half as fun as what's happening over here in my car. So all right, so let me plate my favorite foods, because I can't think of just one meal. Okay, that's not fair. It's not fair. So what I would have would be salmon, wild caught, New England salmon. I would have a little petite filet mignon. I would have some crab legs. I would have some green olives, a couple of pickles, pickled beets for sure, and probably a fresh spinach salad. If I could have all of that together plated up, that would be like the perfect meal. If I have to be honest, when I say my most favoriteest food is probably going to be crab legs. Crab legs. That's exactly what it is. I looked over at some dude that was picking his nose. Ew, Nostradamus one time. Ugh, that is so gross. I used to do a shit ton of traveling. I used to travel like everywhere. And believe me, you see a lot of things when you were on the road traveling. Alaskan pickled soup. Gosh, you got to tell me about that. You see a lot of things when you're driving on the road, and two stories, two gross things. One, I saw a guy digging for gold, and I look over, and he looks at me, and then he looks forward, and he continues to like keep digging, and I'm like, no, you did not. You kept digging up in there. Okay, fine. Second grossest thing, and I have to say this. Hey, running bear! And I have to say this, and I have to try to do it in a way that's not going to get me, like, in trouble. So, on some of my longer road trips, you pass a lot of truck drivers, right? And I love truck drivers, don't get me wrong. Right? And I swear, this wasn't a truck driver. He was in a big truck, but it wasn't like, a big, massive truck. And I kid you not. Up on his dashboard, I could only see half of it. Up on the dashboard was a porn mag. Okay. One hand on the wheel, porn mag, and this. That's what I saw. And I'm like, oh my gosh. What? And this was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know if you've ever driven like I-40 or I-70. It's not a place you want to break down or be alone. And I'm like, okay, pedal to the metal. I want to get past this guy because I don't ever want to see that mess again. Hey, Lisa girl. Oh, my Lisa girl. She's such a sweetheart. Rubbing the dolphin. Exactly. Oh my gosh, Fran, yeah, it's so disgusting. Yes, thank you, Running Bear. Please hit the likes, guys. You know that helps. That was me. Sorry. I will tell you, one time I had one scary incident happen. And again, like I said, I would travel, and I would travel alone. 99% of the times that I was traveling, I was alone. Unless I was picking somebody up to go to the same speaking engagement that I was in, I was alone. And so I had pulled off into one of those big gas stations, the big mega truck stop, big, huge gas stations. Thankfully, this trip, I had brought in my pit bull, my big black pit bull, and a small little pew pew. I don't know why. I never really brought my dog anywhere. Hello there. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Hello, Furry. Hello, guys. And so I have what you call a freedom van. So I have a van. I took all the seats out of it, so it's just the captain chairs and then the seats in the back. Yeah, that was, I know, isn't he funny? And so I did that because traveling, I didn't want to spend money on hotels. And there wasn't a whole lot of places to go camping where I felt comfortable being alone in a tent. So I used my van as my living quarters. And so one night I was so exhausted. I had started driving at 4 a.m. It was like 11:30. It was like nonstop. And so I'm unrolling my bed and getting everything together. And, I had my little cooler, and my dog was laying down by the slider door, and in the back of the van, there's the 2 small windows where you can open the windows up and get a little cross breeze, because it was warm, it was hot, And I'm laying there, and so when I would lay, I would cover the front windshield, and I would cover the passenger and driver window, and everything else was tinted. So I would lay with my head towards the back of the hatch, and my feet would be up by the driver's seats. And I'm laying there, and it was only about 5 or 10 minutes, and my dog starts growling, and I'm like, Max, stop, stop it. And he kept like, he was laying by the slider door, but he kept turning around and looking at one of the small windows behind me. And I'm like, Max, I'm like, knock it off. And I'm looking and I'm not really seeing anything. So I'm thinking maybe he's just getting upset at cars and trucks that are coming in. And I'm like, okay. And so the next thing you know, I'm laying there. Let me try to do this for you guys. So I'm laying there. I'm trying to get my Z's. And the window's right here. And I see a hand come in the window. And I'm like, and this is me, right? But I didn't yell. Holy shit. And my dog's like, he's going crazy. And I'm like, oh my God. So I grab my pew-pew and I take the window lock, right? And I like slam it shut on his hand. And he had a glove on. It was a black leather glove. And it's like his hand went like this, right? And I'm like, so I yell. I'm like, MF, MF. I'm either going to open the slider and I'm going to sick my dog on you, or I'm going to shoot your hand off. And his hand like pulled out and walk around the front of the van. And I said, bro, I am not playing with you. I am not playing with you. Okay. Your life is about to be unavailable, expired. And he just kind of slowly like walked down the rest of the parking lot. And I laid there for about 45 minutes like this. Closed my windows, of course. Laid there with the pew. My dog was right here, and I was like, Tammy, why do you do these things that you shouldn't be doing? But thankfully, hey, Tom, hey, Kai. But thankfully, that night, I did have my 110-pound pit and my pew. Why didn't I call the cops? I had no description. I mean, when I tell you, he was dark and in between, because I was parked between cars. So it's like you saw like his shadow, and my windows were tinted. And I'm like, if I call the cops, they're going to come out here. This guy's going to be long gone. Personally, I would have rather settled it myself. I personally wanted to open the slider and get my dog out there because I had trained my dog for reasons like that. But when the person walked away, I was just like, you know what? Thank God. And I did not call the cops. I really didn't, because I figured by the time they even got there, Guy probably would have been gone. Hello, you sweet, sweet people down there. Like I said, guys, you gotta try to get at least 4,000 hearts. I mean, poor Precious was there, like, she probably got a hand cramp. She probably cramped up her hand because she was there for a good 15 minutes, just doing the thing. You know what I mean? Just doing the thing. Okay, let me see. Oh my gosh is right, running bear. Oh my gosh is right. But you know what? Here's the thing. Those are the risks you take when you travel alone on the interstate. But also, you know, again, not a lot scares me. And I know the risks that I would take when I would travel a lot by myself, but I preferred to be alone. Did it scare me in a way that made me more prepared? Yeah, I mean, I guess. I got a taser and I got some mace, but I just decided, instead of parking on the side of the storefronts where the street lights were, I would park directly in front of the store, because I still had all my window covering. And I'm like, if somebody's going to try to break into my van directly in front of the store, that's different. So that's what I did. I mean, I was fearless, and I still am, I guess, kind of fearless. Yeah, girl, your finger numb. Oh, Robert, you know so much about Robert. You know all these stories. Please come on, Robert, and vouch for me. My face looks too young, so I need your war paint. I had war paint on. I was like a warrior princess. Kind of. Robert, I sent you an invite. I'm a warrior. Jillian says I'm a warrior. I hear a New York accent or something bubbling up every once in a while. Oh, writer. Truth be told, I was born in New Jersey and I grew up in New York. Yes, so I think that when I get excited, I think a lot of that accent does come out. Although I have this weird, like, I can't even say it's an Oklahoma accent, but I'm starting to say weird words like, and I don't know why. I don't know where it came from, but like now I'll say road and goat, like, like I got to go feed the goats. And it's like weird, like it's things are starting to change in the way that my words are coming out. But if you get me fired up, and that's your first clue, if I ever get fired up, how was my day, Roger? My day was actually really good. Yes, Anoki accent grows on you. Yes, it does, Kai. One of y'all need to be coming up in here. But when I'm really mad, or really, really excited about a story, I do know that my accent comes out, but it's mostly when I'm mad. Like, I gotta try to pretend to be mad. Somebody say something that'll tick me off. No, don't do that. I might get, they might end my live. But like when I'm really mad and you know that I'm serious as heck, that Jersey comes out and it is like the tongue of a snake. I mean, I am just lashing it out, and it's just like purr, 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 purr. That's just what it is. Hi, Hunter. Hunter, where's Hunter? Where is he? Oh, I miss you. Kai, there he is. I could invite Hunter Tom on, because I know he would come on. Here he comes.
I'm right here.
There you.
I tried to get you into my boxes earlier.
Oh, well, you know what? I was planning on going live, and so I popped in to say hello, and then I jumped out. I'm multitasking here right now. Let me see.
Okay.
I heard it too. My weapon goes everywhere with me. Yeah, mine does too. I constitutional carry. So mine is, oh, actually I have like 15 of them. So, Tom, how was your day?
Tiresome. I'm very exhausted.
Yes, you look like you had a really rough day, but you're out there in that heat, and those fires, and that smoke. Oh.
Well, I'm not really out in the heat. I'm in my pickup.
Yeah.
Rock breaking.
For anybody up here on YouTube, if you can hear Hunter Tom down here, I met him on TikTok. He's good friends with the Brown family, and so we've connected that way. And he's just a really nice guy to talk to. So if you are on TikTok, follow Hunter Tom. He's got eggs. And he's got eggs for a reason. Do you remember the first live we did together and I smashed the eggs on my chest?
Yes, I do. It was a close shot.
I was like, ugh, here, how's my egg?
It kind of went down with your finger for a second.
Oh, I did. Oh, yes. Well.
Rowdy, where are you from? It's Tom. He's over in Wolves Lake, Washington. Rowdy, where are you from? Rowdy, he's up north. That's right. He's up north.
Oh, let me.
Rowdy, I'm going through Tenasket on
what
Friday.
do you do to
Respect
relax
his
when you
queen.
have a
How's it
stressful
going?
day? It's a good question.
So Respect His Queen is not the Wolfpack person. She is really likes the Wolfpack. Can you hear me?
What is this thing? Who? Are you talking to me, Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Rowdy. Yeah, Rowdy lives in Loomis right there. I sent you a voice message asking how this TikTok live thing works as far as getting paid. Who did you send it to?
I don't get paid. I don't get paid.
Because I didn't set it up, and I still can't set it up.
I am going to, Tom, you keep talking. I'm going to turn you down just for half a second. I got to answer this question up here. Yes, Hunter, Running Bear, do you know Hunter Tom? Yes, he's great. Waffles are just pancakes with abs. I love that. What's that, Tom?
I'm just talking to your chat.
Oh, yeah. You talk to my chat. I'll talk to this chat. Give me 2 seconds. Tammy, what's your YouTube? My YouTube is Pour It Out Tammy. Pour It Out Tammy. And that has a dual meaning, just in case anybody wants to know. One, because I like to pour it out. I like to talk about things. I like to get it out. But the other thing is because I have an ostomy, and that's what I do. I just pour it out. Gross, but I'm a real.
Hi, Precious. How's it going?
What do I do to relax when I am stressed? It really depends on the day. So people want to know what I do to relax. And so depends on the day. Sometimes it will be a little bit of energy work. Sometimes it will be walking out into my land.
420.
Um,
You can't hear me.
some not 420, Tom.
420.
Sometimes I'll put music on. And sometimes
What do you do?
I will
That's
flick
just
the beam.
grand, right?
I'm just being honest.
Lisa
Sometimes,
says 420 LOL in the chat.
no. See, you all 420, I flick the beam.
Not me.
I'm
Not
just
me, I
saying.
can't.
Well,
Not yet.
you could flick other things.
Yeah, I could. But I can't. I got P-test.
Oh, yes, Matt did introduce Hunter Tom on his channel. Yeah. Yeah.
He did?
Yes, Running Bear. He's up on my YouTube right now.
Oh, okay. And he said Matt brought me up on his channel one night because I never had YouTube.
He may have spoke about you, like
Oh,
brought you up in a
yeah,
conversation.
yeah, okay.
Rowdy, thank you
Okay,
so
now I got
much. I appreciate that.
Gotcha.
Coming from the Old Ladies Club, which I am a part of the Old Ladies Club, I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys got me past 4,000 hearts. Thank you. Let's set a new goal. Let's set a new goal of like 6,500.
Oh, for the likes?
Yeah, I'm just
You're
crazy.
5,100 already.
I know. I was like, oh, let's try to get to 3,000 or 4,000, but you guys surpassed that because you're freaking amazing. I never, let me see. Well, Fran, I am 48 years old, and in September, I will be 49,
Damn.
because that's the next number after 48. But y'all, look, like, well, you can't tell, but I don't look too bad for 48, right? Like, I still got some muscles. Like,
I don't feel like you're old until you pass
Rowdy,
like that
she's married.
60
Rowdy, she's married.
threshold.
60. Listen, thank you, Running Bear. You're one of my new favorites, and so is Jillian. You guys are freaking too polite. But 60, you know what? I'm going to be that old lady, right? I'm going to be that old lady that, like, rocks it out. Like, I'm going to be, like, tattooed up, and
Married too.
yeah, I'm still going to be
Yeah,
wearing
married
tank
too.
tops, crazy hair. I think when you hit a certain age, it doesn't really matter. Like, you are allowed to just be how you want to be, and, like, who's going to judge you at 60? The cat's
Hey, I gotta get
meow.
off here. I gotta get up at 3:20 in the morning, and it's already quarter after.
Oh,
8,
okay.
After 7.
All right,
I
Tom.
just wanted to say hi to everybody real quick, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Well, thank you, Tom. I'll see you later. Be careful and safe.
You bet. Kai, give me a call tomorrow, dear.
Alright.
Okay, have a good night, kid.
Kai. Now, Kai can sing.
Kai, did you come in last night with Raven in there?
I was in there.
Oh, okay,
there.
Yeah, Raven came in, and it was awesome.
The cat's meow. I
So
would
did,
love to know the
Fun Guy
meaning
First
behind your
Second, so I'll give you a
tattoos.
lowdown on tomorrow.
We're going to go through that,
All right,
Jillian.
kid. Have a good night.
Bye,
All
Tom.
right, good night, guys.
Bye, Tom.
Good night.
Just scrolling, I thought I'd say hi. Hot Sauce Junkie Tim, I just got done bragging about you, and then you pop out and you pop back in. If you guys like watching spicy things, I'm gonna tell both my YouTube and my TikTok. If you like, okay, I have to whisper this. If you like to watch a hot, sexy police officer eat really spicy hot things, go check out Hot Sauce Junkie Tim. Sorry, Tim, it had to be said. Because I pour it out, because I'm honest. I'm just saying. Thank you, JP. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've known Hot Sauce a really long time. So let's talk about tattoos.
I
Tattoos.
gotta hop off and get my toddler to bed too, so.
All right, Kai.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Well, thank you, girl, for coming on.
You're welcome.
You're beautiful.
You have a great night.
You're beautiful. I love you. Thank you. Mwah. So, tattoos. Let's talk about them. Okay, where to start? I have 37 of them. So we'll start with this one. So this one here is actually from the Song of a Rocky movie. Okay, because I'm a big Rocky fan. I know he's not real, but to me, Rocky is real, and I love an underdog. So, um, it says, and I don't know if you guys will know which Rocky this came from, but it says, "Ugh, the warrior code, there's no surrender. The body cries stop, the spirit cries never." If anybody can guess which Rocky movie that came from, and possibly the song. Thank you, CG7, for TikTok. Blah, blah, blah. That's a lot. That's a lot to say, but thank you. There's a new movie coming out about how Sylvester Stallone came Rocky. Ooh, I can't wait. I love Rocky. I'm sorry. I know he's not real, but yeah, he would be my fantasy husband. So that was from Rocky 4, when he was training for the Russian. Let's see, what else do I have? Okay, so I have my fingertips. My fingertips are done, and I am Czechoslovakian, and my bloodline runs back to the gypsies, okay? And so a lot of gypsies back in the day, ones that were more medicinal gypsies, had their fingers tattooed, and so I wanted to do that too because I am a gypsy. I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud of my lineage, and I do some energy work, and it's just kind of part of my free spirit soul. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a hippie. Nothing wrong with hippies. I'm not a hippie. I don't wear deodorant, but I don't need deodorant because I don't sweat. But so that's where those came from. This, Jillian's probably like, why did I ask? Why did I ask these questions? So here it says sin, and the reason I have sin on this right is because that's the hand that I usually lead with when I'm punching somebody, and so that's my naughty hand. Gypsies are great and amazing people, and I really think that the stigma when it comes to like the U.S. as far as gypsies and who they are and their past and their part in history and what they stand for is really skewed, which kind of ticks me off, but it's par for the course. You got 4 tats. I love to see those tats. I'm sorry, Tim. I'm sorry. God. I don't know what's gotten into me tonight. Okay, so here is my most important one, which is we the people, which is the preamble to the Declaration of Independence. We the people, very, very important. How often do you punch people? Well, Cheryl, back in the day, I used to have to fight a lot. And believe it or not, I've only been in one fight with one woman in my entire life, and that was my sister. Every other fight has been with a man. And can I also tell you that I've never lost a fight? If my buddy Robert Chaw was still in here, he could tell you true. He actually saw me pretty much body slam a huge, big Irishman out my front door, right through the glass, right onto the pavement. Mind you, I'm 103 pounds, so, but I'm a tough cookie. Okay, what else do we have? On this finger, I have a T. You can't really tell. It's a T with a band because after my divorce, when I was 28, I decided to love myself first. And so I did a T on my wedding finger because it's always to remind me that no matter who or what is in my life, I have to love and put myself first. So that's why I have a T there. So right here, this is a heart-shaped locket. And whoops, sorry. A little bit of side boob there. That is a heart-shaped locket, and I did that years and years and years ago because I figured the smartest man in the world will be the man that knows that that heart-shaped locket is there for a reason. What is the reason? If you ever come up with the key without me having to tell you or point it out, then I would know that you were probably meant for me. Thank you. Thank you, Jillian. You like that? Thank you, thank you. I'm going to show you another one. Please don't get grossed out by the ostomy, guys. It's not my fault. Look, I just got a restriction too. Why? Because I showed a little bit of rib cage. Not for nothing, but I see girls on TikTok in bikinis. Okay? You're going to give me a violation because I showed a little rib cage? Well, I guess TikTok's not going to like this. But on the ostomy side of me, I have scroll work. And that goes all the way down. And I got that because in the world of the gypsies, you adorn yourself with many things. Jewels, coins, and body adornments. And so a lot of my tattoos outline my body. They go with the curvature of my body. And so for me, the scroll work to me represents my femininity, my beauty, to not beauty like that, but like the beauty of who the gypsies are. And so that's why I have a lot of scroll work going on. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, In the Wind. And then on my neck, I have scrolling on either side of my neck for the same reasons. Can't really see it on this side. I have my Chevy symbols because I am a Chevy girl. Okay. I also have Ace 9 because I used to be a semi-professional poker player. Yes, I was. And the Ace 9 was my killer hand. And when I had Ace 9, I never lost. And I always told myself that if I ever win in a poker tournament, which I used to play all over the East Coast, the Borgata, the everywheres, that if I ever won a pot that was $2,500 or more, that I would get my poker hand tattooed on me. And so that's what I did with the Ace 9. This one here is Cambodian, and that means one family. And I got that when I was in Texas after Hurricane Harvey. I went down for 5 weeks, lived in a warehouse, and helped distribute food to people who had nothing. So we were distributing food, we were distributing water, we were helping people, we were doing search and rescue, and it was a big group of us that went down. And so we all decided to get one family in Cambodian because the place that we helped the most was called Little Cambodia. To unlock love and desires. Yes, that's what the locket is. This here as well is part of the gypsy adornment, and it goes up and around and it comes all the way down. This here, even though it's blown out, it says loyalty is life because I believe in loyalty, integrity, and honor. This one, you people are like, this one over here says set yourself free because I believe that everybody should set themselves free. This one here I'm not going to talk about just because y'all wouldn't understand. Oh, okay. I digress. This one here, this is a fish hook, but the beginning part of it, the fishing line, is my sister's name, Morgan Ray, who passed 2 years ago, and we were fishing buddies, and we were supposed to get tattoos the week after her car accident, and so I decided to honor that, and I got the fishing hook, which was our thing, with her name. Over here I have my Nana's name, Dorothy Jean, because she's my other very special person. I also I also have on my foot a tattoo that says sisters. I also have a tattoo on my ankle that says ruffian. And I also have a tattoo on the other ankle that says Sin Wagon. And then I have all of my back to go. But we don't have time for that. So those are my tattoos. And I also have an in-home private tattoo studio that was just finished in my house. It's about 2 months old, and so now I'm going to be getting more tattoos because I can just pick up a gun. Yes, it is from Dixie Chicks. Girl, you are on the money, man. Thank you. Yeah, my sister Morgan was something special. She was light. She could light up a room, I'm telling you. Wings, yes, my wing. Robert, Shaw, you better get up on here. Robert, you better get up on here. Because you can vouch all these stories I'm telling that people are probably like, this bitch be crazy. Thank you, Italian Frankie. Yes, the wings are not completely finished yet. I moved to Oklahoma before I could even finish getting the line work done on them. I love the Dixie Chicks, I'm not gonna lie. I really do. I don't care about their political affiliation. They had some kick butt music, that's for sure. Robert, send an invite, bud. How do I do it? I mean, I know you're my mod, but come on. I saw them floating around on one of your IG pages. Oh, here we go. I invited you, Robert. You can come on here and vouch for me on all of these stories I tell, because people are probably like, this lady tells some interesting stories, but what a crap talker. And I'm not. I'm not. There you are, my bro.
Hey, what is up? I'm just trying to get the camera to turn on.
Oh, well, at least we can hear you. You guys can hear him.
All right.
There you are, my bro. How do I make you bigger? I'm going to expand you.
Is that better?
That is better. How do I do this? Okay. Robert, do I lie
Yes.
or tell the truth?
Do I what?
Do I lie or tell the truth?
You tell the truth, even if it's hard to swallow, yeah.
Oh, Cheryl, I am really, really sorry. Robert, I am streaming on 2 different platforms right now, so if I look up or down, that's what I'm doing. I'm not talking to the air.
No, that's why I seen the thing on my phone. My sister was having a problem with her dog, and I'm like, okay, then I went and seen that you were live, because I'm a moderator.
I
But then I'm
know.
like, I see you talking about all your tattoos and that, and it's like, I remember your sister. She was awesome. Always so happy when you talk to her.
She was light. Was she not
Yeah.
light? She was light.
Because when I first met her, she was in my parking spot at the house. 'Cause she didn't know
Yes.
we moved in.
Yes.
And I was all like, who's parking there? And she smiled, oh, that's my car. And I'm like, oh, it's okay.
Oh, yeah, she was a doll. I was telling people about how I had an altercation with a crazy ex at my house, and you were there to watch me throw him through the front door.
Yeah, I was watching because Patty had heard you guys out there, and I was just watching
Thank
because
you,
if we put his hands
Virgil.
on it, she was going to let me
you.
smack him around. Not that you needed it, but I was like, she's like, no one's going to push our neighbor around.
Yeah. And
And you handled his ass.
I handled it. And then I made him pay for the door. I was like, and you will pay for the door. Yep. And all the traveling I did. I mean, you were there for all of it. You've been with me, neighbor. And it's funny because, like, his name is Robert, right? But he was my neighbor. And so to this day, like, that's my term of endearment for him is neighbor. Because you're my neighbor in my heart, and you're my neighbor, like, in my brain.
Yeah, you're always my neighbor. Everybody asks questions about who's that girl upstairs with the big truck.
Yes.
Girl Crush is still famous in this town.
Girl Crush will always. You know what? Can I go get a picture? Guys, wait. I got to go get a picture of my last truck I owned. You guys are going to be so jelly. You're in
I know
Northeast.
where that is, you know.
Hold on. Don't say another word. Please. You're in Northeast Arkansas. You're not too far from me, bro. Let me get the picture before you continue, okay? Don't
Okay,
don't
I'll wait.
continue with that story. You just talk to everybody. Everybody can hear you. So you just talk to
Okay.
them. Let me get my picture. find out.
Yes, I've known my neighbor here, Tammy, for about, I'm going to say almost 20 years. And I met her when she had a yellow Trans Am in the driveway, a big Chevy truck. What else? Always doing mason work, concrete work.
Hold on.
Okay.
You guys ready? You guys ready for this? Look at me. I'm all juicing it up. Are you guys ready for this?
Good.
Look at this.
Look at that beast.
Look at this beast. Tell me that was not a beast of a baby.
Well, just so you know, she's still around.
Oh, God.
She's not black anymore.
Ah,
She's fire engine red.
really? Are they taking good care of her?
Well, they started redoing it, and then they stopped. It's on 920 going out towards the valley
What? Stop
20.
it.
on the left.
Does
And
it?
there's no motor in it. It's sitting alongside.
What?
They have the motor in tranny. It's in the garage.
Okay.
You remember those houses when you're going through the 3 bridges?
Yes.
Going past
Oh, no
Yeah.
way.
It's out that way on the left. Because I stopped and I asked the guy, I'm like, was that truck black? And he said, yeah, how do you know that? I said, because I recognized the hood.
with the purple and the pink.
Yeah.
Did they take off
And
Girl
I'm like,
Crush?
I know that hood. And I'm like, I know the truck. And
Right.
I'm like, it used to say Girl Crush up on the window.
Yep, right there. You
And
guys
he's
can
like,
see it.
yep, you know the truck. And I'm like, that was my neighbor's
Oh
truck.
my gosh, that's
And
great.
they did a lot of body work on it. It looked like really nice. Brains painted, all that.
Well,
But it's like they stopped there, like they were working on the drivetrain. Still had them BP-32s on it too,
Mm-hmm.
33s, whatever they were.
they were actually 42s.
42s.
Can you
okay.
see me? I'm over here in the corner. Do you
Yep.
see the tire?
The tire's as tall as you.
You know, the only reason I sold that truck is because I was getting that major abdominal triple surgery, and there was no way I was going to be able to get into that truck, and it killed me and it broke my heart to have to sell this. This was my last. I've owned 14 square bodies. Okay, even a dump truck. Remember my dump truck?
Yep.
My square body dump. But this one is the one that broke my heart more than any man ever could.
No, I remember you working on it outside my kitchen window. You were trying to get the carbs straight.
Yeah, I was having a lot of problems. So I ended up changing out the carb. I couldn't figure it out. I just couldn't figure out. I couldn't get the timing right. I couldn't get the needles right. I couldn't get anything right on that stupid ass carb. And so I went with a Holly.
Yeah.
Edelbrocks are
And then
okay.
my buddy Jerry ended up with your Firebird.
My Trans Am,
Yeah, Trans Am.
I think I knew him. It was a husband and wife.
Yeah, Nicole.
Yes, she bought it. She bought it for him as a surprise.
Right.
Now that had the Hearst body and the T-tops. See, guys, I know my old cars, and I did work on my own cars. I mean, like people, you know, I'd be up in that trying to get a spark plug out of God knows why you would put it all the way in the back underneath everything in that Trans Am, and I could not get that one spark plug out. It drove me crazy.
Because most of the time, you to change those plugs, you put it up on the lift and you take the tires off in the front, and then you can see all the plugs.
Yeah, I didn't have a
From
lift.
under.
I had no lift.
I know.
Fran, Tammy, I'm going to jump off. Thank you so much, Fran, for being here. I had to put my 69 step side into long-term storage. Oh, gosh. Franny, thank you so much. Anybody that had it, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. But I did want to bring, no Fords here. We're Chevy people here. But I had to bring Robert on, and the reason I did is because he has known me for so long that when I tell a story, it's not, I don't I have no reason to embellish my life. Robert has seen it all, from the modeling, from the runway, to the cell tower builds, to the construction, to the traveling, to the being a public figure. People used to watch me on their big screen TVs, like,
To riding ice cubes for local radio station.
oh, yeah, oh my God, yeah. Yeah, I did a lot with it. Well, I did promotions too on the side.
Yeah, 616, I remember.
Yeah, and the modeling and all that. I mean, I can honestly say that if something happened and I died tomorrow, I have lived a very rich, full life. And when I see God, I would say to him, thank you. I've had a lot of trials and tribulations, but thank you for always allowing every dream I had to come true. I had to chase it. I had to chase it and work for it, but they all came true. What did I do for TV? Not so much TV. So I had a 3-year modeling contract, but in the modeling contract, we also did a lot of promotional work. And so we would do things like, I did a lot for Coors Light. I did a lot for Miller Lite. Whenever there was a big bar opening, we were the girls that would go in and we would open the bar and we would have our little outfits on and we'd dance up on the bar. We did a lot of like concert openings, so we would go in and we were called crowd warmers for the crowd. We pumped the crowd. And one was a Dixie Chicks concert, and I'll tell you what, that rocked, because I came out in like the best outfit ever. And it's like all the other girls came out and everybody was clapping and hooting and hollering in this massive stadium. And then I come out and they were like, wow, it was like this ridiculous scream. It was awesome. And I also did cage fights. I was a ring card girl, and it was a cool part-time job. But after 3 years, I was burnt out, and I really didn't enjoy it as much as I was hoping when it came to the actual modeling part. And so I didn't redo my contract. I don't want to answer what was it? Mungo, I missed it. What was it? Did you see that one?
No.
Mungo. Okay, who was that girl that you terrorized back in the early Trump days? Which one? And be careful how you word that, because I only go after people that go after me first, and I have a witness to that. If you're
Have
talking,
you ever see that guy on Facebook now? Is Jolly Roger?
no, mm-mm.
He's got a beard. He's with Antifa and all that.
Yeah, I don't deal with
the guy's
Antifa.
so funny, so stupid. He's funny.
Thank you,
Just fun to
Jillian.
watch.
I don't deal with Antifa. If you're Mungo, if you're talking about a lady named Judy, I didn't terrorize her. She started on me, pretending to be my best friend for 3 years when she actually wasn't. She was just collecting all personal information on me, and then posted it all online, my medical files, all my personal information, and she was actually working for the other side. And Robert, again, can attest to that.
Well, I remember that one, the big one you had in, I think, was it Boston? And they had to take you out in the police paddy wagon with the
Yeah.
lights going and everything.
Yeah. Well, we had 50,000 people that were ascending on us, so yeah, I had to get the hell out of there. Yes, Duke, you are so correct. You are very correct. I looked at her like a sister, like literally 3 years. 3 years. And none of it was real. And that broke my heart. Like, that really, crushed me. What do we got going on up here, guys? Where'd your comments go? Jillian, yeah, I do. I have to admit, I said, I have had a life where I can say that, I've really been... But I put myself out there to do these things, I put myself out there, and that's the only way you're going to accomplish any kind of crazy goal or crazy dream or whatever. You have to put yourself out there and do it. Thank you to whoever sent me something on YouTube. I don't know how that really works, but thank you. Thank you. I don't know what it is.
I'm not sure if her name was Whitney or not.
Her name is Whitney. I don't even remember a Whitney.
I don't either.
I don't remember a Whitney. I don't know. But you know, I mean, thousands and like hundreds of thousands of people followed me, so it's sometimes hard to remember everybody. But I don't remember a Whitney. I'm sorry, Mungo. I don't.
Heck, even when you were going coast to coast with the Freedom Band, I seen the first time when Mike popped into the picture.
Yes, the very first time. Yes. Yep. I mean, that goes back years.
Yeah.
Her in person at a rally. Gosh, I don't know. It's like it's not.
You weren't married back during the rally days.
Oh no. But I don't remember this person. Whitney. Gosh, I don't remember a Whitney. Why am I drawing a blank?
It's all caught on video. Now she's disappointed because you all scared the hell out of her.
She disappeared.
I think you're getting mistaken identity on that one.
I don't know. I mean, maybe not, but I really don't know. You're not sure if her name was Whitney. Okay, I don't remember, but I remember the situation. Honestly, Mungo, I can tell you with all honesty, I really don't remember, but I'm sure there was a lot of people that I did scare away, but if I felt like I needed to defend myself in any way, shape, or form, I was going to do that. And trust me, when I do that, it's with authority. Even though I'm a female, I'm probably not one that you want to tangle with, because like I'm a really wicked, nice person, but you flip that switch, and I'll tell you what, hell hath no fury like when Tammy is scorned. Thank you for sending hearts. Thank you guys so much. And we're at 88. Thank you guys so much. It was all caught on tape back during. I'm sure it was caught on tape. I mean, everything was. I mean, I recorded all events. I mean, I'm sure it was caught on tape. But like, if you're talking about something that happened like 10 years ago, it's going to be kind of hard to jog the old memory. I mean, I am getting old.
It was in a restaurant. You all attacked her verbally. I don't recall any of that.
I don't. Unless she had said something to me, I don't see. I'm not here. Here's how I am. Okay, I will not just come out and verbally attack somebody for no reason. I find no fun in it. I don't think that it's nice. But if for some strange reason somebody comes at me for whatever reason, I'm going to come back at you. That's all I can say. I don't randomly look for people to hurt, but if you're gonna try to hurt me, I'm not gonna allow that. So I don't know. That's when people start calling you. That's when people started calling me a Fed. Well, I'm definitely not a Fed. I'm definitely. Oh. Maybe I do remember. No, I don't remember. Whitney. Oh, are you talking about that little anarchist? The little anarchist girl that I called out because she was actually pulling a really bad, shady plan, and I caught her in her plan. I don't know if that's even her name, but if that's who you're talking about, I had every right to kick her out. I asked her to leave 3 times, so did my security. And she actually had a very nefarious plan for the next day. And so, yes, of course, people are going to, like her following is going to attack me, but I'm going to call it as I see it. And I caught her. If that's who you're talking about, I have no idea. But I'm definitely not a Fed, trust me. I actually have recordings with the Feds when I'm telling the Feds to go F themselves. I'm not, why would I be a Fed? That's no fun. There's still, you guys aren't even talking up here. You're like totally just listening to me ramble up here on YouTube. You guys are hysterical. I mean, I know that you say that is no excuse, but you didn't get to really see, if that's the person, I'm not even sure, but you didn't really get to see what built and led up to that the 2 days prior. See, I have not only did I have intel, but I also had security, and I also had 2 women working the black web. And when I found out what her actual plan was, I could not allow her to be in the building. And if that makes me a bad person, then I guess I'm a bad person. But it is what it is, you know? I do not know. My Smiz, hey girl, how are you? My sissy Smiz. I don't know, Robert. You were there. You know. Hey, my Smiz girl. I love her. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. What are you guys doing up here? You're not even talking to me anymore. You're just listening to me ramble on. I can see there's like 20 people in here and they're not saying anything. They're like, no, we don't want to talk to you.
That's what I really wish that you were still local.
Yeah.
So we could have like bonfires and
I know.
BS outside, you know?
Yes.
We never got to do that because when we lived over there, we didn't have a yard.
No, we couldn't. No, absolutely not. We couldn't. If you ever could make it out here, I have the world around me. We could just have so much fun.
I had told Mike when you guys first got the place, I said, save me a spot by the barn. I said I could tuck a camper in there.
Dude, I just cleared like almost a whole acre. So it's like clear. I mean, there's still a lot of trees, but totally cleared out. So plenty of room for a camper. Plenty.
I told him I'd definitely up for it. Plus, you know, with him having, you guys having the tattoo thing, I never had a tattoo, but I let you tattoo me or Mike.
I'll tattoo you. I'll tattoo. I got new guns. I got old school guns. I got anything that you want. Anything. Did you guys see that? Did you see what just happened? The power grid just got overhauled and we lost power for a minute. That's what happened there. Are you guys frozen too? Everything is frozen. Oh no. Neighbor. Oh. Neighbor got everybody's frozen. Oh boy, we lost it. We have to end this, guys. Yeah, we lost power here.